wishes to you. You are hearing the voice of MB Nirmal, founder ExNoRa. I'm 78 and you will be stunned to know that I had my caught of corona twice. That's 2020 and 22, both I had. I have a long history of diabetes, but it's under full control. So I'm able to talk with you and going to give you very glad news. So this must be the best news you'll be hearing in your life. Today, the gloom has crept in everyone's mind, without exception. But whether filthily rich you are or shabbily poor, all have their own quota of worries. It's compounding what will happen. And a nation like India, the nation is having too many problems. We have problem by the opponent nations every day, and we need to manage our economy, and also the internal problems are there. You treat that this video is an opening video, it all come under the name Nirmal Viral. In English and Tamil will come 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you will see 500 videos. Already there are 1000 videos when you go to my YouTube channel, but these videos are very special because we are going to realize new normal soon, and whether corona is there or not, whether the virus evolves itself into new categories, you don't need to worry. Okay? And once you see all Nirmal Viral, you will get that confidence. So now we go to the topic, Ilayaraja's blessings, Ramesh Khanna's question. And also I want to say that I was very mediocre, and in school days, college days, and I stayed in a government school, scored average 40% SLC, and I didn't manage admission Ilayaraja Christian College. Only Pachipas gave me. And for the mark I scored in the college, that less become, I could manage only a clerk post in IOB. And two of us joined together. On the day, after 6 months, we should be confirmed in service. One person was not confirmed, was me. To be frank with you, I didn't merit the confirmation. As I told you, I was very average, 0. And probably that was the mark I scored in the school. But my own story will tell you that anything and everything can be reversed. I reversed. All these videos first will give you motivation and a lot of inspiration. Nothing we are lost. You are there. As long as you are there, you can do anything. To say quickly that I told about the school. I stayed in a government school, and I told about college and all. Then I said I joined as a clerk. But same bank. When the turning point occurred in my mind, I became an officer, and very soon I became manager. And 3 years I won Best Manager, 4th year I won Indira Gandhi Memorial National Award. I was a newspaper boy in my school days because I need extra money. I used to be a paper boy. But all the newspapers, the best newspapers in the world, like India Today has covered me as hero for today. Hindu said achiever, Nirmal's optimism is infectious. Indian Express said walking example of positive thinking. Almost all magazines. Chitralega, a famous Gujarati magazine, covered me, and the story, they wrote an article on the cover, a cover story. They said I'm a South India's Gandhi. And was given an award when Akshardham temple was opened by Pramukh Swamiji as outstanding Indian. I would say that every walk of life where I failed, I took a vow, I'll reach top. My father had a box camera, he wouldn't give me, but I became a famous photographer of Kumudam Vigadan, all magazines, cover story. I sold books, periodicals, I became a writer, and I got Best Writer Award from Savi. Dr. Kalanjar gave me the award. And it's a long list. and everything can be reversed. That's all I want to say. As long as you are there, you can do that. Like, what happened to me in my life in way back in 80, I coined a word, seventh sense, because I wondered how I achieved these results in my life. What maybe then I found it's a brain power. So brain has unlimited power, and we use very less of it. So I'll tell you what, in a simple way about your brain. Left side is logic, right side is magic. That's why I say that I'm a wordsmith too in English. The teacher told me my English is rubbish. And he also told me that if a doctor opens my brain, it will be full of clay. But the teacher, right or wrong, I would certainly say teacher was right. But in 1990, I got Innovator of Public Cash Award and Recognition from USC. So English became my most favorite. I became a wordsmith, or you can call me neo-lexian. I think about 7,000 English words have been coined by me. I told you that everything could be reversed. In the bank, I told you, as a writer, photographer, and became advisor to Government of India. So I'm going to share with you. Then I found a kind of word, seven sense. I told you. What is seven sense? That there's so much in you, within you, you are not using it. And one more topic I took very long ago. This seven sense training was attended by, it was done internationally, United States, Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka and all. More than that, Times of India, Hindu, they all showered praise on this program. There all you can see, there are separate videos of the seven sense training. We are all products of programs. A person can be programmed to be good, bad, or can be programmed to be efficient or inefficient. For me, I am a self-made man. I programmed myself to be good and great. And I would want to say that, like many things happen, I make declaration. Declaration is, if you tell anything with intent, you are equal to the best Guruji or Swamiji. You are yourself a Swamiji. When you say with intent, 100% it will happen. So when you say with intent, it should be good and positive. You say negative, it will also work against you. One more my discovery was cells in your body. Your cell, trillions of cells are there. One cell, life cell can be taken and cloned. Another of you can be made. Which means each cell of you has you in it. Your eyes, ears, brain, everything is there. That means you are made up of trillions of yourself. So as you talk, even as you think, this all get registered in your cell. And what happens ultimately, you come up in life or do something bad, all depends upon, it all begins with thinking. Thinking stage itself, you have to become positive, and this all will be going to teach you seven sense. So Nirmal will keep following me, and everything will come true. You have to declare it, and you have to program yourself. I also want to say here, in my dictionary, I don't have some words. I don't have the word problem. I removed it and substituted the word called gift. Because if you look at me, such an average person became world famous. World famous means I addressed US Congress as invited by Bill Clinton. All these things happened because of problems. Each problem taught me a lesson and made me a PhD on the subject. So problems are gifts. The first thing. Second thing I would say that is that I told you about the declaration. Whenever I made a declaration, it became a reality. I can quote more than 100. So I'm going to teach you how you should declare. Make a declaration. Normally declaration word is used in war. A country A declares war, or cricket, declaration. Somebody makes an announcement, it's called declaration. But you are going to declare to yourself. So you keep following me. So here, quickly, I'll go to an incident happened. Ilayaraja's blessings, Ramesh Khanna's question. We'll go to that. You see Ilayaraja and Ramesh Khanna. Ramesh Khanna is my most favorite artist. I have selected about 18 film artists in Tamil world. I'll be presenting with Social Responsibility Award. They are wonderful people. The name will be released shortly. But first person comes to mind is Ramesh Khanna. Ramesh Khanna, who accepts any invitation by anybody. And he goes there. He says, my going there is going to be of benefit to them, I'll do that. So I want all of you, you must be already a fan of Ramesh Khanna in the film, but also become a fan of Ramesh Khanna as a good human being. He's an excellent human being. And I have one Hindustan Petroleum, Rajesh. Rajesh is my son's age. He is a Gandhi, I see, in our midst today. He's a wonderful guy, Rajesh. Rajesh is obsessed with Gandhiji, father of nation. I am also Gandhian, but he sows the seeds in the minds of hundreds and thousands of young mind. He catches them young. You kindly remember Rajesh, Hindustan Petroleum, Gandhian World Foundation, yes. So he conducts function. The functions, one person always comes much early and remains till the end is Ramesh Khanna. I don't want to say about film artists who ask money. Okay? So, kindly become also a fan of Ramesh Khanna. Of course, must be already a great fan of Ilayaraja. I'll go with an anecdote. I'm an anecdotal speaker. You can Google Pepper's TV. Sambhavangal Solum Sangathikal. I think it's more than 500 or 700 mornings I've spoken. Everything will be highly motivational. Let us go. So I will be chief manager in Hong Kong in 1983. It's me as a chief manager, staff, all Chinese. So Vannathilai wrote in September 18 an article. It says Thanabet manager IOB, at the time even he was manager, the greatest musician of France, Paul Maria, came to Hong Kong. More than 100 instrumentalists participated in the music concert and bonanza. So on 9/12/82 was the recital, the program. Ilayaraja came all the way to attend his program. So both myself and Ilayaraja took part. Were parts listening to the music, were spellbound, and still you can Google and listen to Paul Maria music. Unfortunately, it's no more. Here a rare picture, Ilayaraja wearing pant and shoes, Paul Maria and myself with a suit. I'm also wearing suit. And this photo is in color. I don't have the original. Original must be with Kungumam, Annathirai. I don't know. They still have it. It will be a very good thing because two great musicians. I am there with them. Great musicians. So, and after the program, Ilayaraja and we all had the dinner. He explained Paul Maria, how he's different, how he uses devil and even parai and all. So then I asked a question, very innocent question. I asked, what will happen if both Ilayaraja and Paul Maria together compose and score music? Paul Maria said, then that will be the super best in the world. So on that day, I told you in 83, 30 lakhs, that means it's equal to 3 to 4 crores, the money gate collection. So the biggest honor was, Paul Maria said in the mic, that, the greatest musician from India, Ilayaraja, has come to attend this program. I consider it my honor. That's what Paul Maria said. The audience, myself and Ilayaraja stood. Actually, Ilayaraja alone stood up, but I also stood up with him. The claps went on for 5 minutes. They went and they clapped and clapped and clapped for Ilayaraja. This Paul Maria is no more. Just Google for Paul Maria, Love is Blue. You will listen 100 times. Okay, then this is Jiva Rajaya. So I am very closely connected to the family, Ilayaraja. We had Civic ExNoRa. See, there was Civic ExNoRa, almost who is who of Chennai were president. They all took pride, and Hindu wrote after freedom struggle, this ExNoRa must be the greatest movement. But unfortunately, what happened? We were replaced by Onis. So, and the leaders were like Charu Hasan, Manogar, Director Manogar, even Kamal was there, Sugasini, Sachu, almost all celebrities were, and Jiva Rajya was president for Murugesan Mudaliar Street Civic ExNoRa. We used to have a meeting in our house. She will prepare snacks, coffee and all, sir. Simple lady. They are indeed made for each other couple. Air friends Gopal was the one who introduced me to Ilayaraja, who brought Ilayaraja to Hong Kong. And Ilayaraja and me, our friendship continued. I'll tell you about it. Before that, you must know, as we are traveling in the car in Hong Kong, I said I took him to Ocean Park and all, discussing many things. We suddenly found out we were born the same year. You can see the date here. He was born on 2/6/40, born on 10/10/43. I got excited. I can't hold my excitement. I told Mr. Ilayaraja, you are my age. I called him Anna. No, he's only a few months older than me, Anna. You have achieved all glory. I am very, very beginning stage. I didn't attain fame, name like you. Immediately he said, I told him you are a legend. He said, Nirmal, one day you will become legend globally. That's what he told me. It's a 9-12 age, and we were just 39, both of us, he told. I want to now declare before you, this has now become reality. And I don't want to tell you, August 15th you will get hundreds of videos. First, it will drive out the gloom of your mind. Number 2, you'll be very happy. I got this premonition before, and 100 things. Actor Thala Ajit wanted me to teach his fans about source segregation. I told, why not we plant trees? I told about global warming. So myself, Ajit, his wife, and hundreds of his fans, we started planting tree. I told about global warming and all. On that day, we saw the effect of global warming. And that day was tsunami. Tsunami came very near. In his house is in Valmiki, Nakar. There are many things happen in my life. You know everything. How this all come to me in advance. Immediately don't make me a yogi, Siddha yogi and all. I am ordinary like you, but ordinary like any, not you, but ordinary like any other person. But use brain, God's given brain. So what he said will become a reality. I told about this Canon camera. So when he was living in Giriappa Road, Mr. Ilayaraja used to send his driver to borrow my camera. My camera in those days, it had a interesting feature. There is nothing now. It will also record the date of the photo. So thrice he borrowed from me. Every time he will send the driver. One day I went to his house. He said, such a legend, you want, you take it, keep it with you. No, Nirmal, it's your property, and this gives me an opportunity to meet you again and again. So it's a kind of, we are really brothers, I want to say. And Ilayaraja's contribution to me, I would say that while I was in Hong Kong, wife being a doctor, she was mostly here in India. I used to listen music of Ilayaraja. 2 things I must say. I always listen to Ilayaraja. So Ilayaraja was virtually staying with me in my flat. The sense I was listening his music. I had a very beautiful music system. And S.P. Balasubramanian, Sankarabharanam songs and all, I keep on listening. To be kind of healing the mind. Your loneliness is forgotten. So Ilayaraja has done service to everybody. He has entertained everybody in the world. Even plants should have entertained. So I am very proud. He is my elder brother. I told our date of birth. So Ramesh Khanna asked a question. We'll go to the main topic. What Ramesh Khanna asked is that it will come now, right now. Just wait. So you heard Ramesh Khanna. Ramesh Khanna asked me, are you Nostradamus? Actually, Nostradamus is a French priest who predicted what will happen, and many things did happen. But the main thing about Nostradamus told, he didn't say Hindu religion, yes, a person of faith from mostly, I would say, Tamil Nadu will guide the world during this particular period. So, all of you know this famous, I don't know how you call it, Sivasankara Baba. My close friend Vietnam Vidusundaram wrote a book called Kadavul Mama. That book was released by me and our Sir Ramasamy Udayar of Ramchandra Medical College. and Natarajan, Sasikala's husband. We three released it. Just before the meeting, I asked Vietnam Sundaram, I don't know anything about Sivasankara Baba. What should I say? I am going to say quote and unquote what Vietnam Sundaram told me was that Nirmal, just to say, Nostradamus predicted a Hindu will be born in Tamil Nadu, will guide the world, and that Hindu is none other than Sivasankara Baba. So I just, I repeated what he told me in the meeting. My people all clapped. And to be frank with you, for the first time I heard the word Nostradamus only on that day. The moment meeting was over, I came down. I think it is Sundararajan of Hindu. I don't remember. He told Nirmal, wait a minute. You called him Nostradamus. We are all telling that you are that person who is going to guide the world. You have done something which you can't achieve in life. You made most of the streets in Madras, Singapore. And that's what he asked me. And following that, many people told me that. But I'll tell you honestly, I believe in God, but I don't believe this is superstition or astrology. But I told you, I myself have this ability. You can also have the ability. I have the ability to tell you things, what happened, what's going to happen, what's happening, everything I know. I know many discussions happening in the TV and all. People are less informed. They don't see beyond. I'm not telling everybody. Many. So I know everything. You ask any question. Any question. What is the mensria in English? Mensria means what is the motive behind that particular action. So this ability is, I can call this a God's gift. But I have that power. So I found solution for every problem, including how we can reverse climate change, how a person, we call Dalit. And I don't agree, subscribe to the idea that God creates people inferior. So I got a brilliant answer. That answer has been experimented in many slums in Chennai. And you won't believe that this change is called 10 environment. I call it Jivan Shastra, living as human being. Every human being should live as human being. So this has been discovered by me. We experimented. When we experimented this, and we found a lot of doctors, entrepreneurs are all emerging from and among Dalit, I would say in particular Parayar community, whom I have been serving. So this is a major brick. That's not all. I always do things differently. I adopted the North Madras BB colony, Irkanjeri, Sharma Nagar, ruffians. They call them ruffians, dropouts, thugs, and I don't call them like that. I say that they have been negatively, badly, they're programmed to be bad, that's all. I could reform Vallaravi, Chera, and even Veeramani with the police support. And mainly they changed because the area got transformed. When Mr. Shakil Akhtar was the police TC, he helped me. Abul Hassan, great person, Corporation Commissioner, Shanta Sheila Nair, they all helped me. It's not. And I found they are all playing football in a slushy ground. We got them a state-of-art football ground, and that's where many football, companies like State Bank, Reserve Bank recruit their players. So the area got transformed totally, and people's mind changes according to the environment. So what I am trying to say, nobody is inferior or nobody is superior. People who are privileged to have these 10 kinds of environment, they definitely outscore others. Now I am going to tell you that anybody can have this 10 and they can grow taller. And 2015, 15th August, this news will be released. The videos will take you for surprise. Whatever your thing is a problem of India or Tamil Nadu or water crisis, or for that matter, NEET exam, reservation, everything will answer. And mind you, that answer is the last final answer. Solutions have dawned for problems from T8 to Z as of now. No issue has evaded solution here. Answers to the common issues that are plaguing the planet be given instantly. Personal problems, mind tools will be provided to solve the problems yourself already. These are available as videos. What about a new common societal social problem that may crop up? Solutions will be given quite fast solution providing service to humanity and Mother Nature without any charge. All your genuine worries will start disappearing one by one from 15th August 2022. The assurance is not astrology based but brain based on brain power. You will start getting the right solution one by one for your problems, whoever you are. So this is me, Nirmal, 1982, then 2021. My great, my inspiration. I would say that what I am going to become, I'll tell you right now. I never wanted any post or position, political post, position. But what I wanted was that to be one of the top thinkers of the world. Because a person may rule. It can be minister, CM, mayor, anything for that matter. They are all, just one word in the history. That's all. But who remain permanent in history? If you look at it, Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, Karl Marx, Mahatma Gandhi, and then Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Valluvar, Vallala. Just imagine, a person wrote 2000 years ago what you and me talked 2 hours here, condensed to 2 lines. How did he do that? Same thing to me in the sense, it's all a gift of the collective consciousness. I got it. So from there, how many years? 40 years later, I look like this. So communication only via 2 channels, Facebook page and Twitter. So the focus area will be safety, hygiene, health, environment, climate change, women's safety, Dalit upliftment, anything and everything, and women, alcohol-free homes, already as videos and websites, and Tamil language, which attained the highest glory. I promise you, Tamil will reach its height, even in India. Okay, I think I don't want to too much reveal. You will wait for the videos. So, how you are going to stay connected with me? Nostradamus Nirmal is a Facebook page who sees the past, present, and future. So this one, all the people around me know it. How I know it beforehand. It's a gift given to everybody. You can also have it surely if you only develop your mind that way. So this Facebook page, kindly subscribe. You can see already there are hundreds of thousands of videos. These videos will be there, Nirmal viral one by one. Twitter at MB Nirmal. Kindly follow me. I want to say best wishes. May God bless you. Thank you for listening to me patiently.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and click the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. In case you have missed any videos, please visit the channel page by clicking the channel icon.